Hello everybody and welcome. This is Not a Pro Gardener here, and today we're going to do a little update video for you. This is kind of the current state of the garden. The weeds are popping up in between the rows. Cucumbers are dying back. But we still have one more that's still kicking and doing pretty good, which is these Mexican sour gherkins. And they are ready to pick finally. Some of them are a little bit smaller than normal, but they're supposed to be roughly this size, about an inch. You can tell by like the digit on my finger where the crease of my finger's at, and that's pretty close to the size. These guys, if I can get it to focus, resemble a little watermelon. We're going to try to sweet pickle these. They got a little tinge of a lemon flavor to it with the cucumber flavor. So we're going to try to, I'm going to look at this recipe I found. I'm going to try to do them ideally whole, maybe. We'll see. I'll have to read my paper that I got on it. But this whole 30-foot row is filled with these guys. So we're going to pick these later on this evening and sweet pickle them. So that's how those are doing. That okra that we direct seeded isn't doing too bad. It needs to be picked. They're just starting to produce, but they're looking pretty good for not being on drip tape. There is some skips there. Let's go over here and check out the carrots. And here are the carrots that we direct seeded. The bigger ones are about a month ahead of these littler carrot rows that I have here. As you can see, my rows are very thick. I have to thin those out a little bit. But in this raised bed, I have a more controlled weed barrier with the higher walls whenever we mow the grass around here and stuff, so I don't have that big of trouble of weeds popping up. And the soil in there is way better than the soil in the in-ground right now. Those are the ones that we direct seeded with the seeder, and these are the ones that we hand direct seeded. Those turned out pretty good. Two different kinds of carrots. We got the Dragoon, and these are the Envy carrots that are like, I think 2 years old now. Still kicking. So, now that I got this all recapped, I'm going to walk up to the garage plot. And we're going to talk about the cover crop that we have planted up there as well. The tomatillos didn't do so great, but the tomatoes did awesome. The eggplants are done. They've been done for a while. Peppers are doing pretty good. Got to pick a lot of these guys. But here in the next couple weeks, we're going to have to tear all this stuff down because we got something that needs to be done, putting this garden bed to rest. So let's go see the recap on the other one and see how that cover crop's doing. So we're up here at the cucumber plot. This is about how good this cover crop, from me just broadcasting it out there, it turned out pretty good. It's nice and thick. Got the hairy vetch, the rye, the peas, and some brassicas growing up in there. Down here is kind of the dry end of the plot, so everything's not growing as great. I just got to move my sprinkler over here. Looks pretty good though. It's been pretty dry here lately. We've been getting some very, very warm weather here at the end of all this we've been getting some warm weather here at the beginning of fall. But that's okay. I think it'll still be okay. But that is the status of this plot here. There's the hairy vetch right there. All this good stuff's going to do its work this winter, and that's how we're putting this bed two bed for a winter. An overwintering mix, gonna do good. This is Not a Pro Gardener here. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share.